coffin. You can't find my whip up in 6 auctions. I'm the first owner, gangsta persona. Carlisle Island.
Alright.
Short Sora and learn about the ancestors that fought for us, but I was sitting in jail with a court order and getting rich, bored off the coke oil.
It's your boy, VIB, about to take y'all on a little trip.
On safe, mine on shoot, ladder on deck like I'm climbing the roof.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Meek Mill right here on Funk Flex, and it's the Hot 97 Master Freestyle Edition.
What the fuck is this? Top Funk Flex Freestyle. Get the fuck out of here. You know who I need? Don't mind the rag. I messed up.
Is your bank melting the ice caps? Lose your bank and lose the guilt that comes with it. Get an Aspiration debit card. It's fossil fuel free, guilt free, and free of hidden fees. Switch today and we'll...
Oh, this is my song.
Yeah. How you hate on a nigga who trap? Yeah. Boy, you broke as a fuck. I ain't got shit to do with that. Ain't got no money, go get it from your bitch. Niggas be broke all their life and call themselves rich. Got trap in their name, but never trap shit. Got no work, can't hustle and begging for a glick. Before I beg another man, I'ma rob that nigga. You some begging, panhandling, family dollar niggas. Draco loud like a bunch of guala niggas. That's cup noodles, not no pasta, nigga. I told a nigga, chill, wait, you sound like my baby mom. He crying depressed like somebody baby mom. Nigga in the house sweeping, doing dishes like a baby mom. He still ain't gonna go if I slap this baby mom. Nigga making up stories in his head. His mama still got a room with his bed. How you mad at your mom? She already raised you. If the shoe fit, wear. Why you think I'm trying to play? They say the shoe fit by an outfit to match with it. You gay as fuck, I do not want to match niggas. My circle small, cause I might slap a nigga. You some city girl, thotto ratchet nigga. I ain't got shit for you, stop fucking begging. Know your mom told you you could do better. Not your father not giving you a lecture. Niggas on their phone playing Tetris. They got video games on their phone. Homeless broke with no clothes. They mad at niggas about their Wi-Fi. You outside connected up to the Wi-Fi. Block a op nigga off the Wi-Fi. You got 2 grams a day to try to argue with me. On your FaceTime with your screen froze. Grown ass man move like a pink toe. Throw on my Timbs and do the hell toe. His family don't trust him, he a pathological liar. Touching shit in people's house, you a kleptomaniac. We'll bring you to the booth, but you'll steal some shit. I fall asleep, you trying on my kicks. Try to put my Montclair on and take a flip.
Will, I've been working with Scott Storch. I work with a whole lot of different producers. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
And you would let a commercial record, someone produce a commercial record, not a commercial record, but the radio friendly shit.
Listen, of course I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean? Like fans feel how they want to feel, but I'm an artist. I'm in it for, at this point, it's not about the money. It's for satisfaction. It's for legacy, all that type of shit. But you know what I mean? Hell yeah. You know what I mean? These dudes is legends and they geniuses.
Right.
Who am I to? You know what I mean? Like real shit.
You need your bottle of Ace Space.
Come on.
I really mean sharing no problem. You got your own, sir, okay? Let's go.
Shit.
Let's make some noise for that.
I was waiting.
I was told that we share bottles and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We outside.
Shit. I get my own shit.
So let me ask you. Is it harder coming from upstate because it's like y'all the 6th or 7th borough. You're still New York, but does that make it harder or does that make it easier?
Had to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
my shit right. It definitely make it harder.
Yeah?
Shit, Buffalo, that's the middle of nowhere.
Right.
I mean, there's no blueprint.
Right.
We created the current blueprint.
Right. Except for Rick James.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely Rick. Definitely Rick. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, we didn't know shit. From what I see, this shit is all about connections and knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like we wasn't connected to nobody. We ain't know shit about the industry or know how to, you know what I mean, put our best foot forward. So when Wes came with the formula, you know what I mean, however that is, you know, everybody asked me about that shit. I could, you know what I mean, but that's just really his intuition or whatever he had. But it should make it way harder.
Right.
Niggas don't want to co-sign Buffalo niggas.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know how that shit go.
Now, tell you the truth, let me just tell you something. And I'm gonna word this very, very careful. When Prodigy was approached, they told Prodigy Queensbridge is higher. So just say you from Queensbridge. Like in retrospect, it probably wasn't the right thing to do, but he was being a team player.
Exactly. Right.
Y'all could have easily said, "Nigga, we from the Bronx.
That's a fact.
We from such and such too." But y'all, they said, "Nah, nigga, we from Buffalo."
Yeah, real shit. Because all of that being from Buffalo, being from the middle of nowhere, and all that shit that was bad or whatever they try to use against us, it works in our favor now. You know what I'm saying? So it's a spin. You know what I mean? And that's what I want to.
Man, this nigga. Let's watch some world news. Money and drugs keep going missing after this movie. These niggas is taking.
Hey, it's Clint Boyer. Be sure to watch NASCAR live on Fox and FS1 on YouTube TV. Try it free.
Do you hear that?
Oh yes, I need to see this. What's going on with this?
Hi, welcome to another episode of Cold Fusion. The website states that it's using a technology called stablecoins. You don't really know what that is, but your friend says it's pretty much risk-free. But little did you know that in just 2 years, you would lose half your savings. This is a story that's painfully familiar to millions of others around the world. In total, $45 billion worth of everyday people's money was lost in less than a week. Around the internet, people are calling this the 2008 crisis of crypto, and now you're right in the middle of it. How could this have happened to you? This is a horror story that many are living right now.
You are watching Cold Fusion TV.
Let's see what this nigga talks about. And then I'm gonna put it fast forward too, because chop, what we talking about?
This is Do Kwon. He's the one in charge of the company that caused your financial demise. Born in South Korea in 1991, Do Kwon was a bright kid and went on to study computer science at Stanford, graduating in 2015. He briefly worked for Apple and Microsoft, reportedly only for a few months each. He would return back to South Korea in 2015. It would seem that working for big tech wasn't enough for Kwon. He wanted to be big tech itself, but in the crypto space. Not long after this, he would hear of a stablecoin project called Basis. He looked into the idea of stablecoins and saw them as the next big thing in finance. The idea is that these tokens would maintain a $1 value. This is called a peg. Essentially, the tokens would act like a digital dollar. Stablecoins are for people that still want to enjoy the benefit of crypto, but without all the wild swings in price. An interest rate system also makes sure that depositors get rewarded for keeping their money in the system. To get his idea off the ground, it wasn't going to be easy for Kwon. He needed a lot of funding to get started. Stablecoin tokens are usually backed by securities like treasuries and cash reserves, or with some combination of other crypto. People really want to have confidence in knowing that a stablecoin is worth what it says it is. Instead of a traditional backing with something like cash, Terra used an experimental algorithm to help back the system, but more on that shortly. After a failed startup, in January of 2018, Do Kwon and co-founder Daniel Sim came up with the idea for Terraform Labs. Eventually, Terra managed to get off the ground with the support of 15 e-commerce companies in Asia. Here is Do Kwon talking about his ties with the e-commerce platform Chai in 2019.
But in the back end is where the real magic starts to happen. And I contend that Terra solves two of the biggest roadblocks to the adoption of digital payments in Asia and the rest of the world. Up to today, we've had 430,000 shoppers over the Chai payment gateway, most of them coming in the last month. And we processed nearly 2 million transactions up to date. In terms of daily active users, Terra and Chai has already surpassed some of the most popular tokens.
In 2019, Kwon was named in Asia's Forbes 30 under 30. But all was not as it seemed on the surface. According to some staff that I talked to within Terra Labs, Do Kwon was narcissistic but charismatic. He would micromanage and sometimes verbally abuse Terra Labs staff. Within 1 to 2 years, virtually all the core people left, most with legal disputes. As this happened, Terra Labs increasingly became a one-man show, with Do Kwon making all the decisions. Kwon's decisions would eventually lead to the collapse and a loss of billions. Time and time again, low-risk, so-called algorithmic stablecoins have been tried with catastrophic results. Take Mark Cuban, for example. He lost money on the now-dead Titan Iron stablecoin, so Do Kwon had a lot of work to do to get people trusting and using Terra. Critics of stablecoins have called them, quote, modern-day pyramid schemes, with people like Senator Elizabeth Warren calling for regulation. This next section may seem a little bit in the weeds, but bear with me because it's integral to understanding what later went wrong. The main focus of the Terra Labs blockchain was their token, Terra USD, or UST, which would stay stable at $1 worth of value. The Terra system used two tokens to function. UST was to remain stable, while the other token, called Luna, was meant to absorb volatility. One can buy UST on market exchanges or through exchanging Luna within the system. At all costs, the system tries to keep everything in equilibrium. There were also financial incentives for people to trade and swap Luna and UST in whichever direction helps the system stay in. But bear with me because it's integral to understanding what later went wrong. The main focus of the Terra Labs blockchain was their token, Terra USD, or UST, which would stay stable at $1 worth of value. The Terra system used two tokens to function. UST was to remain stable, while the other token, called Luna, was meant to absorb volatility. One can buy UST on market exchanges or through exchanging Luna within the system. At all costs, the system tries to keep everything in equilibrium. There were also financial incentives for people to trade and swap Luna and UST in whichever direction helps the system stay in equilibrium. An algorithm is in charge of managing all of this and making sure that it all works. There's a major problem though. The system is designed to do this no matter what happens to UST's market price on other exchanges. If the peg begins to slip, risk begins to pile up. People may jump out of the UST token into other stablecoins, which causes the Luna token to fall. The algorithm then prints more Luna in order to keep the peg, so the price drops even more. This is okay for small dips, but if the selling pressure is too much, then there can be a feedback loop of people selling and the system printing ever more Luna to try and keep the balance. This is called a death spiral. But this wasn't all. There was yet another issue with the system. It had grown too fast. Investors who deposited UST into the Terra system were receiving roughly 20% yield. This high return was what attracted many people to the service in the first place, and Terra grew rapidly because of it. But perhaps too rapidly. Instead of the market deciding interest rates, Do Kwon wanted this rate fixed. To achieve this, it was partly subsidized by the company. However, as demand grew, more and more money needed to be paid out. Around $7 million was paid out in interest every day. Do Kwon also made a fatal mistake of letting people take out their deposits at any time. Perhaps what he didn't foresee is that the rapid growth meant that the system was extra vulnerable to mass withdrawals all at once. Unknowingly, he had just caused both major elements that would contribute to the disaster: the rapid and massive growth, thanks to the attractive fixed 20% return, and the risk of mass withdrawals. Many skeptics criticized Terra, stating that it was unsustainable, but devout supporters, or lunatics as they called themselves, would dismiss the criticism. Do Kwon was now the leader of a devout group. He had made people a lot of money, and it seemed like his reinvention of finance was on its way to changing the world. It was a safe crypto bank with a high interest rate and large adoption. In 2021, as the wider crypto market began to turn south, the yields in other stablecoins and tokens began to fall. But Do Kwon's fixed 20% yield on UST became increasingly attractive and more people piled in. By April of 2022, the Luna coin was trading at over $100 a token, and the whole system was valued at $45 billion. The Terra Luna system was being used in hundreds of decentralized apps and millions of payments around the world. With Terra, it finally looked like decentralized finance had finally gone mainstream. It should be noted that although the Terra system was marketed as decentralized and coin holders did have voting rights, in reality it was the opposite. According to insiders, Do Kwon was a dictator and made all the final decisions and influenced the direction of the company. Effectively, it couldn't be more centralized. To fortify confidence in the system, Terra Labs built up resistance to unexpected shocks. They dedicated a reserve of $450 million and $1 billion worth of Bitcoin to defending the peg. At this point, Terra had the fourth largest market cap in the whole of crypto. They looked unstoppable. As the use of Terra expanded and institutional investment arrived, Kwon got more cocky.
I wonder how many of these companies you think are entering the space just because it's hot and there's a lot of funding versus the ones that will still be here, like 2 to 5 years later.
95% are going to die.
Yeah.
95% are going to die. Yeah. But there's also entertainment in watching companies die too.
There's entertainment. Oh man, that's so evil. At least you get to learn from it, right?
On Twitter, he was also showing his confidence. The Twitter user Algod bet $1 million that in 1 year from now, Terra Luna would essentially collapse. The stakes got raised to $10 million and put on the blockchain for everyone to see. But behind the scenes, things were already going awry. According to documents filed by Kwon at the Supreme Court of South Korea's Registry Office, Kwon filed to dissolve the Korean company's entity on the 30th of April 2022 and was granted approval on the 4th of May 2022, just days before the crash. For those that had put their hard-earned money into the system, this should have been a concern, but they either weren't paying attention or the pool of financial freedom and peace of mind was too strong. This event should have been the final red flag.
So you're literally going to watch me earn several $1,000s while filming this video, okay? So just keep this number in mind. We're currently at 1.7.
Beginning on the 9th of May 2022, people began to notice something strange.
What happened
The $1 peg promised by Luna on their UST token began to come undone. Headlines were made when UST began to break from its secure peg of $1. The disaster began to kick off with a series of major withdrawals from the interest-yielding UST system. According to CoinDesk, the amount was around $4 billion. A single wallet also dumped $84 million worth of UST on the Ethereum blockchain and $108 million on the Binance crypto exchange. These led calls from within the community that the DPEG was a coordinated attack, but people couldn't worry about that now, as things went from bad to worse. UST starts trading at 90 cents, then 85 cents. The peg was really failing. Over the coming hours, panic sets in, and some users pull their money out. Conspiracy theories begin to take root online. What exactly is happening here? Then even more users try to pull out their funds. This time, all at once. The network becomes congested. The Luna Foundation Guard, an organization that's supposed to support the Terra ecosystem, announces a $1.5 billion emergency loan to restore the peg to the US dollar, but it doesn't work. UST falls to 50 cents, then 20 cents, a far cry from its stable $1 promise. Luna is also crashing. It's $70, then $20, then $10. The hyperinflation of Luna was happening right before everyone's eyes. Luna collapsed further to 5 cents. Now, virtually zero. Unbelievable. UST now sits at a measly 10 cents. The collapse wiped out almost $45 billion of market capitalization. Luna went down from an all-time high of $119 to virtually zero. The US government gets involved. Immediately after the crash, Treasury Secretary Yellen points to the UST disaster and demands legislation by the end of the year. On the 13th of May, Terraform Labs halts the Terra blockchain. The company's attempts to stabilize the system also fail. Quan takes to Twitter saying he's heartbroken by the events. Nobody has ever seen anything like this before. A top 5 crypto project going to zero so quickly. It was a true Lehman Brothers moment for the crypto community. So who did it? According to some insiders I've talked to, those within Terra Labs believe that this was a coordinated large-scale attack, which is viewable on the blockchain. From on-chain data, 1 or 2 actors bought a massive amount of UST with Bitcoin and then dumped that UST on the market. These actors did so even at a loss just to bring the system down. Lucas Altumaro, head of research at Into the Block, told Fortune, quote, "The large withdrawals appeared to be timed precisely at the moment when Luna was most vulnerable," end quote. He checked the data himself and said that it all lines up. And, quote, "It is certainly suspicious. I think we are beyond the point that this idea of an attack is just speculation." Unfortunately for those involved, the pieces were in place and the dominoes were set up to fall. Once the price began to drop, people panic sold and the algorithm tried to print more Luna, reducing the price.
It takes a lot of courage to admit that you need help. We could actually all use a little help and guidance sometimes to get our minds to a good place. And that's where BetterHelp comes in. BetterHelp is the largest online therapist platform with over 20,000 professional licensed therapists. To start, you just go to their website.
Yo, what's up, man? It's G Herbo. I'm here with my boy Funk Flex, and I came to rip shit on Hot 97, man. PTSD out now everywhere.
Yes, download that lit digital DJ Zap right now. App Store, Google Play. Okay. Funk Flex, G Herbo. I mean, we get to it every time.
What we talking about?
It's like your third trip up here. Kill it every time. Shout to Oz on the beat. I see you.
What we talking about, though?
DJ Juanito on the set. Take it to the top, Juanito.
Turn me up. I need some levels. Yeah, we on Flex.
Shit get bad, grab that duffel bag, fill it up with cash. If this dash hit the whole 200, I might duck my pass. Ain't got nothing but a bunch of oxy pills and some gas. Thinking back on shit I did, let go the wheel and just crash. Let a nigga be, give a nigga peace, let me breathe. Take a nigga cheese, want my energy, everything. I got married to my block, I bought that bitch a wedding ring. Brad McKnight was like my Glock, I walked up shit and let it sing. Fuck them niggas I had love for, cause I saw jealousy. Ain't a stranger to no depth, so what the fuck you telling me? Sometimes I be wanting to get away, I face my problems like a G, but it ain't easy for me. They always need something from me, feel like they squeezing from me. Had my soldiers on the line and they was bleeding for me. Did some real bad shit, but it was easy for me. Now I gotta be where my little nigga need me to be. I be trying to go that way, but niggas need me in the streets. Gotta take protected, I won't let them leave me in the streets. And I'll leave a nigga mad. Sideways, crime pays, 50K will get you gone in 5 days. Don't know why, but sometimes I be wanting to get away like far away. Sometimes I flash back to me and Kobe in them hallways. Sometimes I be ready to kill a nigga right in broad day. Way before them long, long nights, it was hard days. Total 40s, 9s on the 9, straight for 9 days. Hoping we don't trust the wrong nigga like the 9 trays. Yeah, hold on. Look. Yeah. Living in the studio. I put in work today. Long live Juice WRLD. Might do a perk today, but I still been running up my money in the worstest way. But still on the real, I gotta chill off the Perkies and still up the meals, try and balance out this hurt. Independent with no deal, but I still might go berserk. Motivation, but I terrify my city like I'm dirt. I miss Vonnie Slim and Kurt Burt, living fast like skirt. Ever since 14, been putting my niggas on a shirt. Ever since 14, been seeing my niggas up in hearses, but never on my worst day. I never let a bitch play me on my worst day. I never let a nigga play me on my worst day. I walk in this bitch fresh as fuck like it's my birthday. Yeah. Hold on. Let me keep going.
You see us. Funk Flex, G Herbo.
Hold on. Yeah. What? Yeah. I seen a murder, ain't say shit. Yeah, I had some patience. So I told the D to suck my dick, I can't snitch. I was about to get a Rolls truck, I almost fainted. I'ma drop 300K while I can't even paint it. How I dropped 300K, I was just broke the other day. Drought on coke was ugly, I'm bagging soap up on the plate. Never looked up to a bitch, but pray to God I'm Oprah paid. Used to lose my shit when I ain't sip, I hate my sober ways. Heard you switch, but I won't change if I got cash today. I'm like Muhammad Ali, but I'm not Cassius Clay. Feel like the greatest in his prime, I'm not a featherweight. That mean I get better with time and I don't hesitate. Blessed cause bitch I'm destined, GPS and found a better way. Fucked up, I was stressed, these VVS put me in better shape. Economy done crashed, my under chef, so now she's selling plates. Unc done lost his job, the nigga brave, so now he's selling weight. Pray to God you go to church to find a better way. Past the steady pass collection place, they selling fate. I use my life and morals, you show love but in a jealous way. My homie did some jealous shit, but I ain't tripped like LMA. Bitches trip, they want me stressing, text me shit, I'm hella straight. Never been on child support, but that ain't shit, I'm hella paid. You just grind and try and be the best you want raised. They work hard, I work smart, so I just let them slave. Yeah. I said, I made $1 million, look, look. Made $1 million in my family, I'm the first to do. All my aunties were surprised cause I'm the worst one too. I was hopping out that backseat trying to burst at you. You was plotting on ladies, every day snatched a purse or two. I played the block and hit the stool, I said I'm versatile. All my aunties were surprised cause I'm the worst one too. Try and hop up out that backseat, let it burst at you.
You know what it is, Funk Flex, G Herbo. Oof. Hard.
PTSD out right now, man. Shout out to my nigga Flex.
Exceptional.
I thought he'd be home by now, but you know George.
Yeah, I know, Mom.
Hey, yo, this Conway the Machine.
Hey,
yo, this Benny the Butcher, GXFR. You already know what it is, man. We finna body shit on Funk Flex, nigga. Hot 97, you know what's up. Zelda. You know what it is, Funk Flex. I'm here, all right? Conway, Benny, another session. I mean, we just here, baby. You know what it is. Griselda Records, the Almighty. Buffalo, stand up. We gonna get right into it. Yo, we want y'all to feel it. 716, y'all know what we about to do. Yeah. Stand the fuck up. Yo, it's Benny, the Butcher. Word. Got them on us in the club, the staff just didn't search us. Ratchet chicks in skirts with ratchets in their purses. Big shit, I walk up clapping shit in person. Y'all pack them little burners, those accidental murders. Trying to get money, that's a nigga purpose. 100 to they law, my casket in the surface. Cross paths with a serpent, I'm blasting it for certain. They only shoot back when they rap they little verses. When these rappers meet me, half these niggas nervous. Praying I don't snap and wrap them in a curtain. Guilty cause they life don't match up with them verses. Half them niggas worthless, we act
actually put the work in. No dope boys who drove E-classes with a permit. That's brick talk, you need karate classes to interpret. I'm out in LA in traffic with the lurkers, smoking moon rocks in the back of a Suburban, hitting licks broad day with the neighbors watching. Had us locked playing spades with the table hostage, beefing with the cable watchers, cause Golden State play the Rockets and we gon' risk our date to watch it. I'm on seafood and plates of pasta. I feel like Dr. Dre mixed with Frank Sinatra. I'm Mayweather, you McGregor, I'll explain the concept. I'ma show niggas brawling ain't the same as boxing. That's why I mention how good I'm at cooking the brick. Went so deep in the game, understood I couldn't repent. Stood on the strip, P89, full to the tip. These bullets are swift, probably gon' lift the hood of your whip. Made nigga, I ain't never been belittled before. Y'all shaking hands with them niggas in the middle of war. You a street nigga, gotta keep a pistol or sword. Think quicker you lost and learn how to forget what you saw. Talking straight hustling, trying to park the rape stunting. Left the game, a lot of niggas ain't get to walk away from it. I'm talking grades, niggas walking off them state numbers. He been down since kids, awkward when he called to say something. What you know about shaving off a gray substance? Brick a white girl, I call it Kate Hudson. I do this for the kids who starved and ate nothing and had to rock off brand just cause they fathers ain't hustlers. This shit, I'ma make y'all niggas really respect me. Toe West, I gotta eat, you gotta really connect me. If I'm wrong shit, which one of y'all gon' really correct me? Conway catch the body, guess who get an accessory? I really had work when it dried up in the streets. Maybe that's why I rhyme like Nas before Khalees. Shots missed, 2 bullets lodged up in the seats. We smoke backwoods till it fog up in the Jeep. Same rappers that you enjoy, I came to destroy. Snatched the Louis off the rack soon as I came in the store. I'm a shady individual, that shady employee. I run through your whole team like Shady McCoy.
Oh my God. I mean, oh my God.
716.
Machine. Look, champion rap, the title was in my hands. Take over the game since my arrival, that's been the plan. The streets love me, the legend saying that I'm the man. Know you doing something right when your idols become your fans. Damn, but this just the results of my hunger. 9 under the shark head, tell them it's my summer. Bentley trucks, 5 colors, we don't ride Hummer. 40 on my lap while I ride, go ahead, try, run up. Look, I used to pump raw shit. Streets make my young boy crazy, he done lost it. Our green lighter, he empty his gun cartridge. See a rapper's SUV and young Dolphin. Conway, West Side, we young bosses. Watch your mouth for your mustache get punched off it. Niggas can't fuck with none of this raw shit. Pussy, go find a bridge and jump off it. Made it this far cause we really do the work. See the tiger on the collar of the tail, Gucci shirt. Trust me, I'm still in the field. My field boots are dirt. $1 million deal, so what? I'm still shooting first. No nigga can match the level of skill when I peel through a verse. You niggas dressing like Lil Uzi Vert. Whoa. I'm a legend of stamped. GXFR, you'll never get ahead of the camp. Went to the Bay and sent the cookie in the mail with a stamp. Now I'm winning out in Oakland like Kevin Durant, my nigga. King Louis with the wax under. Josh trying to get my niggas max numbers. Al, ex-crack pumper, Mac dumper. I was just in Cali trying to get the low pack numbers. In the scope, got me signing contracts for max numbers. Might count the money on Instagram like Black Youngster. You little whores, my bitch don't like Michael Kors. She like Dior, might send her to buy the store. I write the raw, offensive lines, I'm Michael Orr. Pen glide across, these foul lines, I'm Michael Jordan. I like the brawl, I slide my big knife across your windpipe and tour. What you fucking with a cycle for? I just wanna provide you with the grimiest music all summer to ride to. I don't do the sneak dissing, boy, I'm coming to find you. And empty in my gun when it slide through. You know it's real when all the real niggas running behind you. And all the top record labels wanting to sign you. My uncle said, boy, stay humble. I tried to, but you know when it's your moment, it's just something inside you. I mean, a wig shot in my neck bled. I still became the best rapper alive on my deathbed. Yeah, drinking spade, eating Chef Dreads. Bro, kill all of these niggas, that's what West said. Thinking back 17, dumping tech leg. Only hit one nigga in his left leg. Ever since then, shooting like Steph leg. Flying out the heckler, a nigga getting left dead. Like said, your verse on static, got niggas mad at you. And now every so-and-so wanna battle you. That shit is laughable. Tell them niggas go to Al's and do an album in a classic day and tell them I get back to you. Clear? Machine, nigga. Damn. Yeah. Ooh. Where that other one at? You ready to eat? Where that other one at? Yeah.
Oh, this right here.
With YouTube Premium, you can watch as many videos as you want without pausing for ads. Get in.
Yeah, it's your boy Loaded like you know what's up when I'm rolling up. And I'm King to Kill It with Funk Flex on Hot 97. Me.
You know what's cracking? Ciroc Studios, Funk Flex. I mean, Bars is what we deal with up here. Loaded Lux is in the building.
It's healthy.
Focus Harlem.
It's healthy.
I mean,
You hear me? Something God love, you hear me?
what you want to do?
That's what I'm doing. It's Harlem, man. What's happening, handsome? We here. You know? Yeah, turn that up. I was in the areas. Just thought I'd swing by like a girl is curious. Boys in the hood pops up on you. That's furious. Fierce is when you find your inferiors is inferior. What's scary is you're betting against the odds and you letting these niggas tell you you're better than what you are. The bar measuring rod. This where we draw the line on your screen, turning it out like some etch-a-sketching knobs. You young dummies is lunch money. Either champ then cashes, clay or fun putty. Little buddy. Too bad you ain't got you a pot to piss. I'll bake them for this cake. Betty a crock of shit. Search your inner circle. Real virtue, vice a virtue. Man, this shit is personal. I saw fights turn into curfews. You commercial. You fuck up the meeting, believe vegan. Cause for Green Brothers, shall be back. You ninjas turtle. But Stefan used to be Urkel. Fuck it, make hip hop when they give you hurdles. Heard you. You bet not even slacks with your church shoes. This earth school. Taught my kin more about this whirlpool. Ooh, I know I'm better. How could you win this? Like having the last picture ever with Michael Jackson, but hating how your face look in it. And you want a Grammy. I'm saying it. You just gonna have to put up with it. Understand it. Pay the bookies, be chasing bullies. Cause if a bad act ain't goody, just bake goodies. You play hooky. They still want that Lux with their gray hoodie. I'm like, that's water under a high bridge. Hey, I could boogie. Look where most MCs are blind. These moments where I shine, I gotta show you what they hide. Just throw it in rewind. The poetry's refined, going in fine. Every time you get a loaded line, the Corona gets a lime. Look, it's only in your mind. This isn't clear, this isn't fair. King NY, need Diddy shares, Biggie chair. This nigga scared, I circle him in a square. Have your balls up or get balled up, cause it's fair. It appears that they was never my peers. Disappear. Fruits of my labor that disappeared. I'm a bear. On this grizzly, your city won't drip a tear. If you here, well, I'm near. Cut with your engineer. Fuck it, Buccaneer. Fortune keeper gets sword and freezes. Born achiever who wore Adidas and Jordan sneakers. Since he sported the Caesar, it's nothing nuclear to warheads who got him. Like North Korea, let's keep it tall like Medea. Son, your short as a breather. Daddy sugar trick trainers. The world in these dick beaters. You ain't got to be meaner, at least walk with demeanor. Gang ties, how blood money can have you seized up. It's kidnapping. A big action, they looking for me. You're plastic. He ain't the real thing, but he getting fried. Catfish, you know you can't keep this short, right? Snap flick, wanna blow up now, but can't cut it. You should call in Cap, nigga, I'm jacked in. Pendant, I break a beat up and bend it. Take a weak nigga, bend a bit. Take a week if he minute. Baby, you got the image. Patriotic offended. Player, she was taking a knee before it was trending. Caskets, flex, you never had this. The jab, quick for this bag hit. Embarrassing, bashing me, went for the mattress. Taxes trying to go for hell on the Troy Achilles niggas. I'm brabbing. Thief looking with a scully like he mowed the loner. Who banded with his brothers like a Jonas. Ammonius. I tear a nigga like ammonia. Got funky, your shooters ain't sent nothing but aroma on these corners. Shorty only do it cause it's cool. Fuck them all he wanna listen to now is music that moves. We don't wanna hear that unity fool. Guess them niggas that sold Harlem was trying to change the community too. I'm like, ooh, hard to ask him how he doing in school. He just rude, but I could dig it, you know. Life is a jewel, but it's true. Learn from it, don't follow the same mistakes again. In Satan's grip trip, catch you off guard like an atheist. I'll break it. I knocked Calvin right out his glasses. They gassed him. Found out the hard truth in your war boots. Storm troop, fighting a strong case. Why the long face? Main broad up in a short stay on your court date. Damn, you're listening to a musician trying to tell his beautician a track ain't for horseplay. I'm the standout. I told her I'm a good catch. She got her hands out. I mean, what you niggas expect? You took the stand out. Fumbling, hit with the book, crumbling, just beat. Can't take the rap now. You're mumbling, you're weak. Small frail, I wore shell. War's hell, no relief. Pain runs deep. Don't think I always jail. Ken Jack with young and Jock and Howl. Tweeting like a thug. 100 rounds. We meet you at the club. You're in a gown, and fuck who you was. We got it now, I'm still clicking. Difference, I never traded on one member. Niggas better off catching Farrakhan at a Trump dinner. Where the thugs, killers collide, you guys non-operative. You're not for this. In the populace, the total opposite. Stop the shit, two apocalypse, keep it positive. You're about to watch me raise up on you just like a Cosby kid. The problem is, you thinking too much. I put my heart in this hard denims, waist to the cuff, and I'ma walk in them all the way to your door. I do home visits, dog. Bury you in your own own backyard. Pick a bone with them, hold the wheel. Give you that holy feel, hitting like Holyfield. Mixed with some golden seal. Off a pint of Henny, finna overdose on pills. Riding dirty, unlicensed firearm with the open sea. I'm still that dangerous. I'm from out of that hangar, different rap chamber. Do you know where you at, stranger, that talk dirty in stores? And yeah, I'll make a movie and do the score. I know with J to Z they had reasons to doubt, sure. But I just saw 22 twos when it's times two, gon' get your 444. Lord, now do the math on that. Don't imagine it, the fact is that I'm something different. Out the same habitat, I battle rap. And I drop records, do the cabbage patch. Get your cabbage patch, cut me in, however you dissect it. This ain't that put your faith in favors later, thank the neighbors. I came to bring them that thing that cracks the creator's data. The great debater, you're slow, at least a turtle know exactly why Morris never lifted weights for Slater. May have stages, I missed the bell then, but know your principles, cause branching out, they don't teach you that in judicial school. The chi is deep, sway sever, ninja jujitsu moves, official views, strikes with your wife, getting this whistle tune, bottom wisdom tooth, pull up on ya, dig at you, dip your shoes, fuck a friend, pile of money, Mr. Scrooge, head to toe, they read the glow, Dorothy clicking shoes, wizard at these odds, my nigga, but they'll be missing you, I'm ready to go. Wanda was Jamie Foxx who did Ray. So know if you bringing me shade, how I play. Around my way if I'm on my way and you in my way. Know if I don't get my way, ain't no way you get in the way. Bang.
Harlem, New York. Listen, I just want anybody to think carefully before you come up here after this. That's all I'm saying. I just want you to really take a deep breath, study this before you come up here.
Wine fine is more to find, man.
Go to Lux, we here, Harlem. It's what New York City sound like, all right?
Talk dirty in stores now, Flex, tell them.
At the moment, go get it, all right?
Handsome.
Work falling through the cracks?
Homie said,
You need a sauna. See everything in one place.
Heard the voice, saw the face, made the choice. Young Money Militia Gang Zone, Corey Guns repping that BX. I'm here with Funk Flex on Hot 97.
You know what it is, Funk Flex. Corey Guns is here. BX.
Sir.
Let's be clear.
Yes, sir.
Everyone can't come up here.
Yeah. Militia Gang. Flex. BX. Yo. Ready for combat. Detonate as soon as they locate where the bomb's at. Clips long as legs, they don't know where your arm's at. Niggas want smoke until they cut your contact. Try son of kid and you don't find where your mom's at. Bitch, I'm the ripper, fuck around, get your car jacked. Probably find them parked where it ain't no garage at. Close range, Trinity, they never dodged that. Never gave a fuck about your crew, lay a squad flat. Only talked a few, put they chin up, I nod back. Ducking from the blues, cause they tin up the Dodge Black. Find me on the cruise somewhere, send up the lodge at. You know the rules I've been. Granny ones move and sin. Moves extend with Tommy guns, tools to spin. Use the pins, bedpan scattered around. Rather have a cap in your gown or splatter the ground. On your back, flatten and drown from the matic a pound. Ain't even gotta initiate the static with sound. Practicing acrobatics with clowns. Abracadabra, the Mac inaccurate. The bastards and back get around. Laugh at it now when you cry when you die. I'ma do my thing singing out of two rides. Lot of do die. He's steaming hot as Dubai. Lot of hoopla. He's screaming how could you why? I don't reply. Pussy thinking y'all got new lives. Well, I got 2 9s and use one to kill them 2 times around my coupons. Niggas thinking shit is poop on till they get poop on. Pull up in a group of Yukons, the nigga you gone. Ain't shit that you gone. Come do my 1 2 2 calm is 1 pew you bomb. Tram dance with Nina, Johnny and Peggy right in a leggy. Polly Pocket leave you ready spaghetti. He said if you ready. Cold block, hot as a stovetop. I'm from where the cookouts get turned into roadblocks and load shots. Aim at his face with a nose dot. I'm from where they leave your body fresh and your clothes hot. Motherfucking robbing niggas for pounds. They rob kids for stacks. They grow up, lay them down. I'm from the way it sound. Get out, don't stay in bounds. No rules on my team, no doubt. Playing foul, now with the game's bounce. You about to get flamed down and jump like Blade Brown and covered like James Brown. Don't go against grains. I pull up, get brains, then roll up, split stings and hold up. lift chains that owe up, flip change to roll up on Biscayne. All of you dick shook, I call them piss stains. Welcome to the Terror Dome, the danger zone. Can a stranger roam? Banger blown. You set in stone, leave my name alone. I live like I'm dead already. I think like I'm shot in the head already. For me, it's what y'all niggas never ready. Double grip on the eagle, make sure the desert's steady. I'm not just Ed, nigga, I'm Ed and Eddie. I'm a vet, you probably said the shit I said already. For talking beef when you was petting, you was never ready. Before you beef with me, it's best to go to stay with Freddy. You tryna gamble with life until you get a daddy. You know the shorty hold the 40 if the chick is with him. These niggas snaking, they be shaking when they hit with venom. Stinking in the bacon when he shit his denim. And now he laking with the fishes with him, cause we in them dangerous grounds. Trade pound 7 spin around for my brethren, the clouds come down. War and peace, I take it to the street, laying sharp on my lawn, chop the thumbs off a thief. So run when I reach, you young held accountable for gums that you preach. Tryna slum with the beast, militia to the corpse. Round fully horsepower barrels like exhaust, and I'm bound to the cross. About to go on an acid trip and pull a rabbit trick that's harder than fucking a fat bitch with a flaccid dick. I'm living the life of a rabbit pit, getting habit kicked, doing gymnastic flips in a lit plastic splish. Favorite punchline, pass the grip, but I still slash a switch and eat a nigga quicker than an ass a click. I grew around a lot of broken glass, plastic tips, the ghost of Christmas past the fence. I was dashing gifts. I'm a massive risk. Get my hands dirty and on a stretcher like I got elastic fists. Bitch, beware I've awakened. Prepare to be shaken. You're fairly mistaken if a joke's what I'm here to be taken. Pardon all my students for the hiatus today. I promise I was responsible for the Bronx marble shootings of Malcolm and Martin Luther mixed with all three Michaels, a part of Bruce, a spritz of Prince and a Martian molecule. Psychologically, biologically, diabolical down in the follicle. A bunch of other shit y'all confused. I say fuck a truce. Handle shit how I choose. Me, myself, and I, and the rest of me, I keep y'all to you. Everybody's learning to rap. I'm trying to find a school that qualified the fools. I'm a shit on the climb inside the stool. Recognizing I'm not the problem. They kinda blind to rules. The game's under global warming. I'm hot. The climate's cool. They think they can spit. I'm dropping the vomit pool. I'm not enthused. My flow is watching the comet move. Think I'ma choose life or death? Think I'ma lose until you yabba dabba do out your designer shoes. Hopping out in a pair of vans. Show you how to X games. Make you 720 and clear the fans. I'm the Iceman in a tie-dye van. Watching Sinister with the jigsaw on the bye-bye man. And I'm the last nigga you wanna see attack. The difference is I be breathing, but he ain't breathing back. I walk through any block like I don't even rap. Fuck stitches, we don snitches and make them eat a rat. See, I was taught crime and I fought clean. Have them screaming, what are those? Then let off steam. Bonded with posses, I bonded with mobsters. Deciding where bodies should drop over lasagna and lobster. They say I'm cuckoo a little, the tutu is little. I'm brutal and civil, I got the M's, you through the Skittles. Brutal and civil, eating bugles for dinner. Now you name a rapper, I snatch him for snacking a Skinner. The butcher, the bitches, grew under pushes and pitches. Around the bushes and dishes, get found like cushion and swishes. Holy Father, my holy water's a dirty soda. I've been riding dirty since diapers, right in a dirty stroller with a baby bottle. A Miller Lite is my only cola, so I'm immune to the bullshit. I probably could hold Ebola. Smack is Macaulay Culkin. I was a home aloner. Rock the 40 below us. Fuck, man.
Bars. Bars.
I can keep, you know what I'm saying?
Bars.
Flex, man.
Corey Guns. Bars. That's a lot of bars, bro.
I appreciate that.
A lot of BX.
Appreciate that.
Hot 97 Funk Flex.
But alright. Oh yeah. Well guys, I think it's gonna be it for today. I need to find out some entertaining things to do for everyone.
Who doesn't want more? Tampax Radiance,